Of course, I'm muted. How are you guys? I do that every time. I'm sure you guys are kind of used to it now. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm excited to hang out with you guys. Yeah. Sorry about being muted. It is what it is. You know. um, hey, A for Advocate. X amount of words. That's okay. Sure. C. Let's see. Hey, Delana. How are you guys? Have you had a good Valentine's Day? What did you get for Valentine's Day? Hey, Punksy. Hey, Jennifer. Love my Charlie Faith. Some awesome people in here. We have a really interesting show. Murder Madness Mystery. Hey, Deanna. Um, Punksy, Open Minds, Woofy. Okay, had to go through and say hi to everybody. You guys know I don't like to go without doing that. Thank you. Um, yeah, have an awesome time. Let's see. The hubby took me into a beautiful city yesterday for an amazing dinner. Awesome. Um, I've had a crazy day. My mom tested positive for COVID today, and she has severe COPD, permanent bronchitis. She, about 6 weeks ago, just finished fighting breast cancer. So, been a little bit of a stressful day. But I'm thinking, I really wanted to get on here. I have some stuff I want to do. Hey, Cotton Candy Boobs. Some more things. So, in our Jody Sue part of our Summer Wells investigation, I wanted to do and I told you guys, would deep dive through her social media, what was happening on the 15th, all of that, and then do some reviews of some of her interviews and stuff. So I found some, and we're going to do that. I just thought today it'd be better to talk about a case that we're not hearing about a lot. And yeah, it's a crazy one. And this is a person who is considered TikTok famous. Their names are Ali and Anna. Their last name is super hard to pronounce. I'm going to show you guys everything, but it's pretty crazy. And I found a really good video. Ooh, yummy. That sounds awesome. I found a really good video on the case. It's about 20 minutes long, and I thought we can watch it together, pause along the way, talk about it. I mean, the video is really good. I could have, a lot of times, when I go through a case like Oakley Carlson, when I covered that a couple weeks ago, I'll go watch a bunch of things, read a bunch of articles, then put it all together into one, into my notes, and then I'll just kind of read through the notes, flip through pictures. Well, I thought this video was so good that this person did. I think we should just watch it. It's really good. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do better, I don't think. Oh, thank you, Sophia. I'm doing all right. I'm all right. Oh, thank you. She's up there right now, laying in bed. Thank you for being respectful to the family. I'm friends with a friend of Anna's, and she's dealt with a lot since it's happened. Oh, wow. It's so cool you know about the case, though. And you know the people. I love you, Shar. East Coast Beauty, I need to put out some more members-only videos. I love to do those, and it's more of a personal thing, not really case-related and stuff. Thank you, Deanna. I saw that, A for Advocate, but you know what? The way I see it, the more the merrier. She needs the attention, and I'll tell you what they're doing. So there's a protest that's already taken place outside of the jail where her parents are in jail right now. So they haven't been charged with her disappearance, murder, any of that, but they've got some other charges. And there are people who have organized a protest outside of the jail where the parents can actually hear them outside there. And so, I mean, hey, if it gets more attention to her, then I'm okay. She could totally come on panel anytime, but I want to play the video first so we all get an understanding of it, and then I'll show you guys an article too. Thank you, Sophia. Oh, Woofy, thank you. Okay, you guys don't understand. The last 2 years, for a year, I barely saw my mom. And let me tell you what, she did not go to a grocery store, to a convenience store, to a drive-through, to a family's house. She did not go anywhere at all but her home for over a year because we were so scared. Every single grocery or anything that we brought into this home, we alcoholed it down before outside. Everything. Every time. We changed our clothes. We were very, 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 very careful for so long. And sometimes I wouldn't even come visit because I didn't want to get him sick. So it sucks, but one good thing is the variant that is like dominant right now, the Omicron or whatever, however you say it, is a lot less severe than, say, the Delta variant. It's more like a sinus infection, a head cold, and less in the chest, which is what I'm hoping doesn't happen. Oh, welcome, Candy Boobs. Thank you. I would, but I go to sleep unsadly. I do have a video of him, and that's been removed. He's been abusive for a very long time, and she wanted to get away from him once they moved. This girl is she's, oh my Lord, absolutely one of the most beautiful women. Let me show you guys the article I found where so after the crime took place, which we're going to watch all about, he did an interview with the local news at the jail. So let me show you guys. This just happened like a couple months ago, and things are still, it's obviously unfolding as we go. Let's see. I have not seen anybody talk about it either. Hey, Pointer. Oh, was that Pointer Lover? Let me see. I clicked off so fast. Yeah, hey, Pointer Lover. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so Fox 5. TikTok star accused of double murder speaks from jail. And we'll watch it. It's only like a minute, but let's read through it. So, Ali Abulaban, y'all, some words are just so hard, and this is not an easy one. Ali Abulaban is a husband and father who's widely known as a TikTok star. He's also accused of double murder. In an emotionally charged jailhouse interview, he spoke to Fox 5 about what led up to that October day when his estranged wife and her friend were shot dead in an East Village high-rise apartment. Did you kill her, we ask? Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that, he answered over the jailhouse phone. He was booked October 21st into the George Bailey Detention Facility in San Diego. It was the same day his wife, Anna, and her friend, Rayburn Barron, were found with apparent gunshot wounds to their upper bodies on the 35th floor of an apartment high-rise known as the Spire, San Diego. They were pronounced dead by paramedics shortly thereafter. Prosecutors say just days prior, Anna kicked Ali out of their home, so he installed a listening device on their daughter's iPad and used it to spy on his wife. He told Fox 5 he was listening in on the house that day when he heard Barron's voice. Ali said he didn't know whose voice it was, but upon hearing it, he said, quote, "I was freaking out," unquote. "Oh my God, I caught her, he said. Oh my God, there's a man, and then guess what? I hear like a effing nightmare, R&B music. I'm driving and I'm like, don't have sex, Anna. I'm like, don't do it. And I'm screaming," he continued. The screaming continued as he was driving to the apartment, he said. When he arrived, he said he went up and saw them. Asked what he saw there, he answered, "They were," before pausing and blurting out, "Nothing I didn't see. I don't really. It was a blur." That's my family. So still emotional, he says he felt like he was a passenger in his own body and described what he felt saw when he opened the door to his apartment. "When I opened the door, and saw what it was that fucking broke my heart, he said, shouting with his left hand clutching the jail phone and shaking, to see her kissing Ray on my couch with his feet on my table with my wife, my money, my apartment, my life, in the house that my daughter sleeps in, on the furniture that I put together. What do you expect a man to feel? Unquote. He continued in a mocking voice before returning to a shout. Well, I guess that's the end of my marriage. No, that's my family. So prosecutors say Abulaban confessed to police and his mother that he killed his wife and Barron and accused his wife of cheating. But at this time, prosecutors say Barron was just a friend. When asked, Abulaban denied confessing to anything and could not explain why prosecutors claim he confessed. He's officially pleaded not guilty to the 2 first-degree murder charges against him. So here he is. See, he does like these TikToks where he pretends to be like Tony Montana and stuff. And he had 1 million followers. Or I don't know what he's got now, because usually when a case happens, of course, they get a lot more followers. So a lot of the articles say right at 1 million. Almost 1 million. Okay. In the time after the shooting, I can't see your comments yet, guys, but I will be right back to them. In the time after the shooting, he was arrested driving on Interstate 15 with his 5-year-old daughter in the vehicle. Can you imagine the trauma that really? Because I have a 5-year-old little boy, and I guarantee you, if I was arrested and he had to go with police, I can't imagine. Prosecutors also claim he had a gun with him after her mom's been murdered, and she was there. He confirmed he picked his daughter up from school early that day, but said it was to drop her off at it. So was she there? I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. To drop her off at a safe location with his family. He stated that he was the one who reported his wife and Barron's deaths and insists he has nothing to hide. Asked about what happened when he found his wife and Barron in the apartment, he gave a slight chuckle and shook his head no. In the course of a 40-minute interview, Abulaban spoke at length about his and Anna's past and how he started making TikTok videos. He said they moved to San Diego. I don't know what this is. He said they moved to San Diego in February 2021 from Virginia. He repeatedly called their time in Virginia perfect, describing it as living the American dream. It was in Virginia where he said he started doing TikTok videos as a hobby. On the platform, he's known as @GenKid, with nearly 1 million followers who watch his videos, in which he impersonates violent characters such as Al Pacino's Tony Montana from Scarface. Allie tells us, I miss making my videos. It's everything I have. It's my baby. I love what I do. God. He claims that he wanted to become an actor, a dream he said was right there in front of him. The weekend before the shooting, he said he was in Los Angeles at the Comedy Store and was close to having a talent agent and was speaking with producers. The downfall. Abulaban says he and his wife grew apart after they settled in San Diego. He blames the move and their lifestyle choices for their marriage's failure. That was part of the downfall, he said. My wife wanted me to move her out here with her friends to a life where there's Taco Tuesday, Women Wednesday, Party Saturday, Bar Sunday. Allie said Anna partied too much, but Anna's childhood friend Cassie Conroy paints a different picture. She says he's a bad guy. Anna's best friend for the past 15 years. There's nothing good about him. He's selfish. That's all I can say. Selfish. Allie's cousin also recalled an incident when they were hanging out and he pulled out a full bag of cocaine. Not like a little bag, a big bag. And we're like, what the hell, are you trying to get us in trouble? And he goes, I'm Jen Kidd. I can do whatever I want. Nobody can touch me. I'm Jen Kidd, When asked about his family, saying that his social media fame changed him, that he was doing cocaine and didn't care about consequences, he disputed the claims. He said his family doesn't know anything and accused them of never caring. When asked again about cocaine use, he acknowledges the drug, quote, messed with my brain, unquote. He said it made him violent and aggressive. Prosecutors say Anna was planning to file a restraining order and that Allie has a history of domestic violence. Here's a photo. Look how beautiful, you guys. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Wait till you see these videos. Okay, now he tells Fox 5 that he's broken and devastated that he's lost his wife. My goal was just to try to get a hold of my family. It was slipping through my fingers. I'm the loser here. I lost the love of my life. I lost the love of my life. Everybody I reached out to when I was going through this problem, when I couldn't get a hold of Anna, dude, you gotta leave her. You gotta leave her. I know I gotta leave her, but I don't want to leave her. Dude, you're so handsome. You're famous on the internet. You could get any model. I know I can, but I want my wife. But could anyone else have Anna? Not while she's married to me, he said. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. He has a public defender. Out of sensitivity to the victims' families, we let Conroy watch the story first. She's representing Anna's family. So that's that. Let me see if I can find any images of them like this. Well, no, just that one. I didn't put their last name in. Shoot. Well, hold on. I'm going to come back to you guys. Hey, Spin and Kathy. Drugs, obsessed with fame, and controlled Anna. Peach, thank you for being here. See, you guys that weren't here at first, Peach, who is a person in our community we see all the time, but tonight it's really special that she's here because she personally knows she has a close friend who is friends with the victim. I have the deleted TikTok of Anna if you need to show it as it. Yeah, I would love to. His statements are very telling. Wait till you guys watch this video. We're going to have a fun little, welcome, Pointer Lover. We're going to have a fun little half hour of just hanging out and talking about it. I think you guys will like it. It's a very good video, and the quality is really good, but also they show a lot of they show little clips of their videos and stuff. He carried a gun with him always, and always shows it in his Skyrim videos. Sophia, his family member, went to jail for something similar not long ago. Wow. I have the altercation video on my channel. The live is disturbing. Be alarmed. It's when Anna kicked him out and called police. Oh, it's on your channel? Oh my gosh. Can one of my mods link her channel so after people can go watch it? He does sound crazy. Jen Kidd was known for Skyrim and Scarface skits. I was also a fan of his for years. Wow. She's seen the video of Anna. I showed it a while ago. Oh, cool. Hey, Mod Squad. He forced her to delete it when the mod asked him about it. Wow. Sad. What a beautiful girl, too. I mean, we'll quickly forward it. Thank you so much. Peach's channel, Shar. I bet you if A for Advocate's in here, she could do it easily because they're friends, and she could easily find it. Okay, let's go to this video for a minute, you guys. Here we go. I'll pause a lot so we can talk, but it's just really good.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right
StreamYard. Okay.
I've never met anyone else like you.
This is one of their TikToks, you guys. It's really sad. Okay, I'm gonna start it over because I want you to see.
I've never met anyone else like you. And I don't think I ever will. I'm not saying that because it's cliche. I'm saying that because no one's ever moved me the way that you do.
Aww.
You never really know what's
What a beautiful, what a beautiful girl. And
someone is dealing with behind closed doors. And this is especially true of those lives we follow on social media.
excellent point, and I think that we need to remember that, you guys. What you see on social media, I mean, is it real? Yeah. Are the people real? And especially like live streaming, you can't really fake during hours of lives and stuff. But specifically, Instagram, Facebook, things where it's just pictures, even videos, though, people choose what they put out. They don't put out everything. Even the most real people are not putting out some of the most darkest, deepest parts of them for lots of reasons, safety reasons, just because it's emotional, because a lot of people just don't. You have something really awesome happen, or you go somewhere cool and you're like, oh, I want to put this on my Instagram or my Facebook or whatever. um you don't have something really awful like happen that's super embarrassing and just shameful, and you're like, oh, I got to put this on my Instagram, you know what I mean? So we got to remember that. We choose what we put out there.
In the eyes of their 1 million plus social media fans, Anna and Ali Abulaban.
Oh my God, look how beautiful. She's from the Philippines. My best friend Jennifer, who passed away a couple years ago, um, from Xanax withdrawal, actually, I've talked about her to you guys a few times, but she was from the Philippines. She looks very similar, actually.
Were the perfect couple, beautiful people leading a beautiful, glamorous life. It was an image that would be shattered in the most gruesome of ways on October 21st, 2021. This is the story of
Oh. October 21st, 2021. So, what is that? 10/21/2021.
Anna and Ali Abulaban. It is a story of a toxic and obsessive love, hidden from the world behind a carefully curated public image, and the jealous rage that would end it in the most savage way imaginable.
Let me come check on your comments while it's playing.
Welcome to Fear Files, where we discuss and dissect the most mysterious, terrifying, and mind-bending cases from all over the world.
Okay,
Before we start, we would like to say that our thoughts and prayers go towards the families that fell victims to the deranged actions of one particular man.
I just found this channel today, you guys, and they're like a huge channel. It's got 1 million views. Well, they have 200,000 subscribers. But look right here. The next one is the disturbing story of Lori Vallow. Oh, I gotta watch that too. This is a good channel. I've used that song before editing. I've got that in mind.
San Diego is frequently coined America's finest city. Located on the coast of Southern California, San Diego has an idyllic climate, 70 miles of white sand beaches, a vibrant nightlife, and an endless...
Wait, A for Advocate, I can't see your comments yet. I'll come back in about 2 or 3 minutes. But aren't you close to San Diego?
Number of family attractions. One of the liveliest parts of town is the urban enclave known as the East Village, a trendy downtown neighborhood with over 700 businesses, a host of luxury high-rise apartment blocks, and dozens of clubs, rooftop bars, and live music venues. It was at one of these luxury high-rise apartments in the East Village of...
So I guess this is the East Village murder suspect arraigned.
San Diego, that in 2020...
Yep, that's it. Shh, hey, be quiet. No yelling on the steps. Please. What computer's plugged in over there?
One, 28-year-old Anna Marie Abulaban was
Oh,
living
wow.
with her husband
Beautiful girl.
Ali and their 5-year-old daughter Amara. From the
Oh.
outside looking in, the Abulaban family seemed to have it.
Oh my God, you guys. Wow. Did that girl die? No, she didn't. What are you doing? What's on your forehead? What happened to your forehead? It's red. She get bit by something. What happened to her? Nothing happened to her. She's fine. Then why did you say hi? I just said, oh, because she's cute. Go upstairs and eat. You don't need to be down here anyways while I'm doing this.
All a fairy tale romance, stunning good looks, a beautiful daughter.
See, that was them doing their TikToks. Let's see.
From the outside looking in, the Abulaban family seemed to have it all. A fairy tale romance, stunning good looks, a beautiful daughter, a wide circle of friends, and growing fame as social media influencers. 29-year-old Ali, better known by his TikTok handle Jin Kid, had already garnered 1 million plus followers.
Wait, let's look. Here's his comedy skits, impressions, DM me, Tony Montana, 6ix9ine, Skyrim, and more. If Tony worked at Starbucks, hold on one sec, you guys. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay, sorry. I had to fuss for a minute because at the kids. He's the Tony Montana guy. You know who he is? I know, Lynn. I don't want him to, like, nothing happened to the baby, but I just don't want him hearing some of this stuff. So, okay, let's go back to it. Yeah, he's the Tony Montana guy. Let's look at his thing. So, 17.2 million views on that one. That's a lot. 6.7, 3.8, 2.6, 1 million. Wow.
Across various social media platforms for his comedy skits.
All right, so what do you call yourself, tough guy, huh?
Antonio Montana. And you? What you call yourself?
Listen, buddy, I'm the only one that asks questions around here, pal. Got it? You ever been in
Bentley, go upstairs now. I'm sorry, you guys.
jail?
What, me? No. No, wait, man. You got the wrong guy.
Life, on paper, should have been perfect for the Abulabans, or at least as perfect as the choreographed images on their Instagram accounts. Life in San Diego was certainly very different to the life Anna Abulaban had led growing up. Born in 1993 in Okinawa, Japan, to Filipino parents, Anna had gone to high school at a U.S. military base in Japan where her father had been employed. After graduating high school, Anna had earned a degree at the Technological University of the Philippines. Friends
I got out of breath. I had to chase Bentley up the steps. He's not listening. He's tired, grumpy. He's just in a mood, but okay.
Described Anna as charming, intelligent, and down-to-earth. She was also stunningly beautiful, but it was her inner beauty that made her stand out, her best friend of 15 years, Casey Conroy, said. According to Casey, she was a genuinely good person, a kind, loving friend who felt more like a family member. The future could surely hold only...
Hold on one sec, you guys. I am so sorry. But I gotta do one thing. Okay, sorry, you guys. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the video. Well, let me check your comments first. If they actually repeated what he told the FBI, they actually repeated what he told the FBI what happened. Oh, thank you, Deanna. Oh, kids are hard sometimes. He does have a really hot wife. Yeah, I definitely want her TikTok. Hello. Yeah, I would love to have it. I should have went and looked at it before. Enjoy all that chaos before you know it, he'll be grown. I know, you're right. But it's like, dude, I'm going live for like 1.5 hours in a day, right? And supposedly people say they're going to help watch him for 1 hour so I can go live. Yet it's the 1 hour that I'm live that he's just roaming around here by himself. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, really? But anyways. Oh, y'all know how it is. I'm just ready. Like, I can't wait for like 10 o'clock when it gets quiet, and then I stay up by myself and listen and enjoy the quiet. That is what he told the phone operator. Taking Mick out of her. He heard a man's voice on the spyware. He drove up to the apartment, went in, walked up to Anna and Rayburn, sat in the living room. He shot Rayburn first and copied Anna, putting her hands up, and was taking Mike out of her. Mom life. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's what that article said, that he had put in this listening device, heard there was a man there, and then, but was the baby there? And I can't see the comments for just a minute, but I will come back and find it.
Promising things for the bright and vivacious young Anna. It certainly looked that way when she fell in love with Ali Abulaban, a handsome young American soldier stationed at the same U.S. military base where her father worked. 22-year-old Ali Nasser Abulaban had been born in 1992 in Staten Island to Palestinian parents before growing up in Virginia. Ali had been an aspiring entertainer from a young age, an extrovert who enjoyed being the center
Oh, wow. So he was an entertainer from a young age.
of attention. At 14, he had been the singer in a band before joining the military. It was love at first sight for both Ali and Anna, and the pair embarked on a passionate whirlwind affair. Ali, in particular, was smitten with Anna.
She's way too good for you, bro. You can just tell. You just look like a punk. He looks, I don't know, maybe it's because I know what he did,
But for Anna's friend Casey, there was something off. Ali was obsessed with Anna, she said. They had only been dating for a few weeks when Casey called her friend, only for Ali to answer. He asked her why she was calling and what she wanted. It was clear to Casey that he didn't want Anna's friends calling.
I cannot stand that. I cannot stand some kind of controlling man like that doesn't even want you to have friends. That is ridiculous. No way. You will never tell me who to talk to like that. That is just, ugh.
He wanted Anna just for himself.
It's like that narcissist manipulation that...
Within a year of meeting her, Ali had married Anna, taken her back to his home state of Virginia, and they were expecting their first child.
Within a year. Wow. Oh, man. You don't even know somebody like that quick, right? It takes like a year before they even are fully themselves around you. And I don't care how many people say, I'm real, I'm real. Well, a lot of us are real, genuine people, but it still takes time to let your guard down, get comfortable. You know what I mean? It just does. A year is not that long. I feel so bad for her. I think that she had no idea what she was getting into with him.
Once settled in Virginia, the newlyweds welcomed their beautiful baby girl, Amara Abulaban. Life in Virginia was idyllic, according to Ali, who later said they were living the American dream. Ali still yearned to be a star. He sang and wrote music before taking up a new hobby, creating comedy skits and celebrity impersonations for TikTok and later YouTube and Instagram.
Oh, YouTube and
Ali
Instagram?
described himself on his YouTube account as a guy who loves watching movies and creating parodies of my favorite characters. These
We have to go find his channel. Oh, there he is, a 6'9".
characters included rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine and a favorite, the fictional movie icon Tony Montana from the 1983 movie Scarface.
Oh my gosh.
Fans described his impersonations of Tony Montana as uncanny and spot on. His skits about Skyrim, a video game, were also hugely
Turtle
popular
Girl.
with fans and other social media influencers.
Oh, thank you, Peach.
Ali
Thank you
appeared
so
to be
much.
on the brink of hitting the big time. In 2019, his first video went viral, and he quickly amassed a significant following.
Thank you,
With
Peach.
263,000 followers on Instagram, 950,000 fans on TikTok, and 171,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel. Meanwhile, Anna would appear in many of the skits, and she began producing her own content for Instagram and quickly gained 11,000 followers.
Oh, yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. And she looks very...
It's not clear whose idea it was to shift the family to San Diego. Ali claimed it was Anna's, who had friends from the military base there. For the ambitious Ali, though, who fostered dreams of becoming an actor, a move to California must have seemed like the obvious next step.
Yeah.
Neither could have predicted just how rapidly and catastrophically things would disintegrate in the days and months to follow.
Aww.
The Abulaban family moved into their high-rise apartment on...
So this is where it took place, 35th floor, which that sounds like it's probably expensive, right? I don't know. Where I'm from, there's not even buildings over like 10 stories. So I don't know, but...
Island Avenue in the East Village, San Diego, in February of 2021. Surrounded by old friends and the opportunities presented by this vibrant city, the scene was set for both Anna and Ali to spread their wings socially and professionally.
Wow.
And Anna was ready to do just that. Her social media posts from that time show her working out, enjoying spa days.
After that, I stopped being scared and started lifting heavy. Wow, she's built like a, you can tell she's works out and stuff, and to have had a baby.
With girlfriends and nights out on the town.
Oh my God, look how beautiful, you guys.
She looked jaw-droppingly beautiful and impossibly glamorous.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Ali's social media following continued.
I'm so, he seems like the kind of guy that probably cannot stand how beautiful she is.
To grow.
But he
interspersed with his
can.
own comedy skits were romantic moments of shared laughter with Anna,
Aww.
along with effusive proclamations of love.
This is why I really wanted to show you guys this specific video. It wasn't exactly like the way he told the story, and when I watched it, it was like really early this morning. It was more because they put so many clips of them together and of her and of that I thought it'd be a good place for us to kind of get an idea and you guys to see, because it's totally different when I'm reading that article at the beginning of the show and telling you this person, has went through this, whatever, and explaining to you the story. But then to show you, just like Shanann Watts, that's part of the reason we all felt so connected to her, right? Or so it's because we were watching her videos constantly.
But this was the couple working overtime to create the illusion of the perfect romantic union.
Aww.
In abusive relationships, both parties often go to great lengths to hide the dysfunctional side of their relationship from the public eye, whether out of denial or shame.
Really
and
sad.
Then there's the extreme highs and lows that often mark toxic love, with the lows often deliberately kept out of sight. Because while Ali Abulaban took pride in having such a beautiful wife, this pride took the form of possessiveness and an extreme need
That is so sad. She deserves so much more
for
than
control, and Ali was losing control of his beautiful possession. Soon after they arrived, the first serious signs of trouble were beginning to show. Anna's friends in San Diego didn't like Ali, and they clued in on his controlling behavior. Anna's friends were the spiritual hippie type.
The spiritual hippie types. I think I would like her friends. Let me see your comments. We'll listen still, though.
It unnerved them that he carried a gun everywhere he went. He was also highly aggressive.
That's something Peach had said in here in the chat. I don't know if you're still in here. Oh, look, there's my video playing of this video. That's funny.
Anna's friend Casey said he talked over people, interrupted people, dominated the conversation, and would boast about his success on social media. He was also all about the high life. His cousin, Louis Marinari, said that watching his wife's social life...
We'll go back to that. I want to talk to you guys for a minute because I'm seeing some interesting comments. She had more followers than he did. I snooped through their TikToks when it first happened. Felt like she could have done better than him. Wow. People forget on her TikTok their old ones, and she loved him even though he abused her. I was in a relationship where I was punched and threatened a long time ago. No, it's not easy to leave. Not at all. She's in his Skyrim videos. She helped him with his channel. It's near Galaxy Quarter. I guess I missed that, Lufa. Gas lamp even. She had a group of lovely ladies as friends. The last video is them together. I know one of them, but I won't say which one due to privacy for the person. That's absolutely okay. Pink Dahlia, you didn't? Well, it's nothing too crazy. I wanted to talk about a case that I had heard about this morning. And yeah, Valentine's Day, just hang out with you guys. Apartments in that high rise go into the millions for the 35th story. Oh my God. Wow. Her childhood friend knew Anna and Gen Kid for a long time, guys. She hated him. Search Gen Kid Skyrim. Okay. Wonder if I should search it now. Let's watch like one more second of this and then I'll go look.
Flourish was stirring up extreme jealousy and paranoia, and Ali felt that she was partying too much. He said Ali wanted to control Anna. He wanted to know what she was doing every time of the day. He became extremely jealous. Ali explained that
I knew something was wrong with him because I remember he was live a month or so and looked so thin. He was heavily drinking red wine. We'll skip through a little bit. That way we can...
Drunk Ali pulled out a bag of cocaine and started snorting it. People thought it was part of a skit until they realized it wasn't. In an apology video the next day, Ali explained that it was his first time using it.
Yeah, bro. On TikTok Live, you have a freaking baby. You are stupid. Oh, how frustrating. Oh.
Why couldn't he get his wife Anna to see the same? Ali's cousin found his obsession with his wife strange. Ali seemed to sense that injuries. She said that Ali had also shown their daughter a loaded gun and showed...
I wanted to hear that.
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the last 6 years, I've been live streaming consistently to YouTube.
Which makes sense,
her house.
That it wouldn't be immediately he
In
murdered
early
her.
October, Anna called the police and reported that Ali had pushed her in front of their daughter, giving her minor injuries. She said that Ali had also shown their daughter a loaded gun and showed her how to hold it. In a video posted around the same time, an incensed Ali is seen hurling abuse at Anna, who is off camera. He accuses her of using him
Oh my God, you guys, this is sad.
to get into America.
Fucking taking away my whole life. I got a top secret clearance. You trying to fuck that up? Fucking bitch. Fucking talk to me. I'll bring you to San Diego for what? So you can run to your friends? Fucking bitch. You're not even an American citizen. I brought you to this goddamn country.
You are
Name one man that would do that shit for you, bitch. Fucking asshole women, man. Ungrateful motherfuckers.
On October 8th,
my God.
18th, Anna Abulaban finally asked her husband to move out. Then she filed for a divorce and a restraining order.
Oh my God.
Just like that, something in Anna had finally snapped. But escaping an abuser is rarely as easy as that. And the prospect of losing all control over Anna was not something Ali was.
This is so sad, you guys. It just makes me think of like the other domestic cases we hear about all the time. You know, Gabby, Kathleen Moore, Suzanne Morphew. It's too much. And these women, they get with these men, and finally they get the courage to leave, and they get murdered. Because these men are so possessive and controlling, like Barry Morphew. They cannot let them go. They will not let them be with anybody else. They'd rather see them dead. It's awful.
Able or willing to accept. Ali moved into the Mission Bay Hotel, but without Anna knowing, he made a copy of their apartment's front door key. His drinking and erratic behavior had now reached new heights. In one Instagram live session streamed while driving and drinking from a bottle of red wine, he asked if any sexy females were watching him right now to send him a message. They'd caught him in a moment where he was having problems with his wife.
What?
He said. Meanwhile, he was calling Anna incessantly. When he couldn't get through, he'd call her friends or anyone else who would listen. He wanted to know where she was, what she was doing, and why she wouldn't take his calls. Friends. 3 days later, on October 20th.
Here we go. So this is the day that this happened, and then I'll come back to the chat. I can't really see I can't at all see your comments right now, but just a second. Let's listen to this.
First, Ali Abulaban sneaked back into the apartment while his wife was out.
So just a couple months ago.
With the key he had duplicated and vandalized it. He then phoned her to tell her what he had done. But there was one thing he hadn't mentioned to Anna. Ali had surreptitiously installed a spying app on their daughter's iPad that would allow him to listen to what was happening inside the house from his telephone. When Anna returned to the house later,
that is just so gross to me. She looks so pretty.
That day, she brought her friend, Rayburn Cadenas Barron, with her. Rayburn was 29 and a San Diego native. He was a family-oriented person, a warm and thoughtful person, someone who friends said they could depend on. And when Anna called on him for help that day, possibly to...
It wasn't just her that he took. He didn't just take her life, he took his too.
Help clean up the apartment or for protection, knowing that Ali had a key and could appear at any moment, he dropped everything to help her. It would be the final catalyst for a
I wish she would have got a deadbolt or something.
Deranged Ali.
If you are in a relationship and you are trying to make your escape, there are certain things that you have to double and triple check. Like, make sure that you have, self-defense things for self-defense. Make sure you change the locks or put an extra deadbolt or something on there, like a chain lock that they can't get in.
Ali Abulaban was listening to the app on his phone when he heard the sound of his wife and a male voice talking and giggling, and he went into a homicidal rage. He didn't know whose voice he had heard, just that it was male. Just before 3 p.m., he drove from the Mission Bay Hotel to the apartment complex and took the elevator to the 35th floor. The entire way, he cursed and cried and prayed that his wife did not have sex with the man.
Yeah, and he did say that himself in that interview, and I read the quote at the beginning. If you guys missed it, he was saying that he was going, please don't have sex with him. Please don't have sex with the man. Please don't.
And before he got there, security camera footage showed him running out of the elevator to the apartment where he opened the door and opened fire. Inside the apartment, his wife and her friend Rayburn were sitting on the couch. He walked over to them, pulled out his gun, and shot Rayburn 3 times at close range, striking his neck, cheek, and the back of his head.
So in the neck, the cheek, and the back of the head.
His wife screamed before he turned the gun on her, shooting her at close range in the forehead. Still armed, Ali left the apartment block and picked up his daughter from school. And with his daughter in the...
That poor baby, you guys. Not only has her life changed forever because her mom's gone and her dad's in jail, but also she had to be taken, by police when he was arrested. I mean, 5 years old. She's going to remember that for the rest of her life.
He told her that he had hurt her mommy. Ali then called his mother and confessed, and then phoned 911 to report the shooting. He said he'd come home to discover his wife and her friend had been shot, and that he wasn't responsible for the crime. After tracking his location via his phone, police arrested him 45 minutes later on State Route 15. I didn't believe it for a good hour, Anna's best friend Casey Conroy said.
Unbelievable, you guys. That is freaking so sad. Cannot wrap my mind around it. It is, Charlotte. It really, really is. Now the baby is without parents, and the family is devastating. Very selfish of him. Absolutely. Thank you, Dave G. The daughter is with family. She's safe, guys. Thank God. Thank God. Because, you know what? Another kid in our fucked up fucking system ain't going to help anybody. I know, me either. Shaq, today, I saw it this morning. I was like recommended this video, and I was kind of thinking I wanted to go live anyways, and I didn't want to do like a Summer Wells. I wanted to do like a laid back, small little chill, like unknown case, and I thought it was perfect. But I couldn't believe that I hadn't seen it before because it took place back in October, and with the size of their platforms and different, I don't know. I'm surprised I hadn't heard of it before. He isn't allowed any access to her. Good. Thank God. She's now an orphan. Some of this may have been PTSD issues, but I'm in no way defending him. Wonder why her friends didn't tell her to report his crazy behavior to law enforcement. I'm proud of her because she has fought for her kids while dealing with the loss of Anna. There are many moving parts to this. Yep. Okay, you want to look at his YouTube channel really quick just to see? If someone picks their ass, we found out about it. For real. The parents will never look at her daughter without seeing their own daughter. It's broken my heart because, one, I was a longtime fan, and two, I know the people who knew Anna and Jen Kid. Oh, I bet it has. Like, personally knowing them, it's probably because it's heartbreaking to us, much less actually knowing them and stuff. He is disturbed. Okay, let's go look at him real quick. Man. Crazy. That's a good channel, though, you guys. If you are looking for like a documentary type short video, crime video, definitely go check them out. I'm going to go watch some more, too. When I ask about it, he's defensive and says the laundromat doesn't run itself. It's like, yes, it does. It's coin operated. Maybe that was a part of a conversation I didn't see. Okay. And then after this, I'm probably going to hop off of here. What are you guys going to get into tonight? Look, Jen Kid. Uh-oh, here it is. Oh, wow. Voice impression. So here we go. Let's watch him for a second. This is going to be so weird, y'all.
Let me give you a little insight about God, Kevin. You see, God, he likes to watch. He's a prankster. So what does he do? He gives man instincts. And I swear to you, Kevin, for his own sick amusement, for his own private gag reel, he sets the rules in opposition. It's the goof of all time.
Boring.
Look, don't touch. Touch. Don't taste. Taste.
Well, he can't copyright strike me, so we can watch all of it.
And you hop me from one foot to the next. He's up there and he's laughing his sick fucking ass off. Worship that? Never.
Dude, you look freaking creepy.
I know it sounds crazy, all right, but just hear me out. The map exists. All I have to do, look, I'm not stealing it, I'm borrowing it. We take it, we
It
flip
does kind of
over.
sound like
If
Nicolas
there's no way
Cage.
out, we put it back. No harm, no foul. Don't call the cops yet.
Yo, you got a bathroom here? Nah.
Oh my God.
Yo, what'd you say to me? Yo, suck my dick, stupid. Yo, y'all know the fuck
He does sound like him too. Wow. Loser.
Okay. God, okay. Like this? Okay. I believe you. So what about us? Okay. Where the fuck is my gun? Gina! Where the fuck is my gun? Check the plastic. Put it. I see the same place every fucking night, man. Why'd you gotta touch my stuff?
Yo, what's good, Tony?
Where, fucking high? Or what?
Yo, what are you talking about?
The stuff don't belong here. Hey, where the fucking shit?
Yeah, he's decent at it, but I don't know. Let's see. If Tony Montana and 6ix9ine worked at Walmart.
Oh, shit. Yo, what's good, Tony?
Where, fucking high? Or what?
Yo, what are you talking about?
The stuff don't belong here. Hey, where the fucking shit? What the fuck you doing, huh? Where'd you get those clothes?
I dead was wondering the same thing. Nah, listen. I got it from your closet, alright? But don't trip. I'm gonna put it right back. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the back. I'm gonna grab me a PS5, and I'm gonna dip the fuck out.
Did I just witness a crime?
I guess.
Excuse me, sir.
I wonder
May
if
I?
there's anything with her or anything. Their Scarface impression versus mine, bumping into fans, meeting Steven Bauer, if Lil Wayne and Drake made a Christmas song. I love Lil Wayne. When you watch too much National Treasure. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I don't know what Skyrim is, but there she is. I've seen her.
Feels
What
weird
is Skyrim?
picking it up. The legacy.
Oh, a game. Okay.
Need something?
Reminds me of The Sims or something. Has 600,000 views. Quite a lot. Let's see. The first one has 3.8 million views.
I've been looking for you. A letter from y'all Ofric. Very impressive. Now, where did I put it? There it is. Well, that's all I've got. Take care.
Well.
Sorry, need something?
I guess you guys were going to have to keep following this. If anything else comes out, play the video I just messaged you. It's of her, okay? If anything else comes out, and then I'll hop off here after I play that, but I got to log in. Hold on, give me just a second. Of course, I'll bring it, and then, yeah. Facebook. I don't have my phone with me over here because it like messes with the mic. Okay. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. Hold on, you guys. Here we go. Seems to be a little off mentally. Yeah, for sure. He made her delete this video, but people saved it. Can someone tell me how to upgrade my subscription? What subscription? I am going to follow this one. Thank you, Peach. Thank you so much. Maybe we can do a second video, Peach, if you wanted to come on, or an A is for advocate. And hey, Murder Madness, the mystery. It's been a long day for me too, girl. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, well, here we go. This is sad. I already caught a glimpse of it. It kind of made my stomach drop, but here we go. I love finding new cases and stuff to get into. It's so like I just feel a lot better when I really devote my time and energy into learning and cases and stuff instead of watching everything else happening on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's just so exhausting. People are just so, I don't know. People are, they're mean, they're cruel, they're hypocrites, they never mind their business. I mean, it's just so disappointing sometimes to see the way that these adults behave on here. And it can really get you down, and it can just be a lot. So, okay. Woofy! I'm up for coming up soon. Would now, but I'm in bed. Okay. Some people are mean. Absolutely. It's like, I don't know. Some of the stuff you see on here, I just can't believe that we're like proudly doing to each other. Not we, but you know what I mean? People behave like such assholes, bring up private shit, like, or be completely hypocritical, just different things, and they're proud as hell about it. Like, no shame. I don't know. I'm crazy. But okay, no, there's a lot of really awesome people on here too. That's the thing. You can either get like kind of stuck in the, like, in the rut of some of the bullshit happening, or you can meet the most incredible people with the biggest hearts and the most interesting minds, you know? So, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I'll quit now. Anna Abulaban posted this TikTok a month ago, but she was forced to delete it. "7 years of toxic, abusive marriage and finding out he cheated on me in our home." Oh my God. Is there sound? Well, I'll probably flag my video anyway, but man, that's so, so sad. When did she post that? Man, it's like with Gabby Petito. You see these girls, right? And it's like these beautiful, young, like girls with so much of their life ahead of them. And hey, Cat Whisperer, happy you're here. And it's like you just want to like stop them and be like, wait, like, no, like, don't go there, don't do this, or you gotta, I don't know. It's just like, but there's nothing you can do when you're watching them in video, like Gabby on the body cam, or like seeing her here. It's that's weird. I'm so glad that you're here, Peach. That's how I end up here. Too much drama lately in coverage of Summer's case. Thank you for being nice to your chat and children. Be botanical. Me and my kids go at it sometimes, but I love my babies. That's literally all I care about. My hubby, who is an addict in recovery, and it's been 27 years, and now he falls off the wagon. Now I'm so sick I can't work from the stress and COVID. I'm immunosuppressed. Oh, good grandma, I'm sorry. Oh, I know that's hard. Watching him fall off the wagon and stuff. And oh, hey, Melissa Jade. Thank you for sharing that. Very sweet. We're talking about a case that I hadn't really seen anywhere. I sent Melissa the as soon as I saw that they released Brian Laundrie's autopsy. You've even had threats? Oh my God. Well, he has a huge following. As soon as I saw they released Brian's autopsy, I sent it to Melissa because she was covering that case so closely for a while. And I hope that you're going to go through that on a live. I'm going to go through it like to myself, and maybe I'll see, like, I was thinking about like doing like a pre-recorded video of like interesting things that stood out to me, but I don't know if I'll do that or not. But you have been? Oh my God. Are you going to go live about it? I'm going to wait if I do a video until after you do. But I haven't even looked at it yet. You're doing it tomorrow. Awesome. Cool. Peach, what? You never told me that. You'll have to message me. I had threats from Gen Kid lovers on my channel. Oh my God. Was it because didn't you say on your channel you have some videos about it? I'm going to go over there and check it out when I get off here. Crazy. I can't wait to hear what's in that freaking thing. What is the name of the channel you were saying has great docs? Hold on, let me get it. It's really, really good. I had never even heard of him either, Tara. It's crazy, isn't it? Well, that's like that series I do on here sometimes, that true crime news. It's because I swear to you, every day there's like 20 different crazy cases that come out. It's constant. It's unbelievable how often it happens, really. Okay, the channel is called, I think it's called Fear. Hold on. Yeah.
I heard there was a shooting in the East Village, but I was like, you don't know.
Okay, so it's called The Fear Files. Here, let's look at it together for just a second. Their channel, because I'm going to maybe get into some of their videos tonight too, but we'll see what they have. I want to go live soon, but waiting for a while. Basically troll names. Anna Dessert. Oh my God. What is wrong with people? Ooh, thank you for sharing her channel. Yeah. Anybody who's in here, share their channel. I love to do that. I think we got to do that for each other, support each other like that. There's room for everybody, you know. He has $1 million pension, and I retired after years, and my retirement is about $100. Has a big hold on me. Oh, good grandma, I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? I don't know. If you wanted to, you could do it by yourself. And my community will support you. We'll help however we can. If somebody needs to get out of a situation like that. If you see Barry, you see my husband, who does go off and speak. Oh, wow. Yes, good idea, Lynn. That's an awesome idea. Okay, let's look at this channel for a second, then I'm going to go. Oh, good grandma. Oh, Pink Dahlia. No, don't even worry about it. We're doing just fine. It's a small chat tonight. I don't think there's really any comments that have needed deleted. Oh, Mystic, thank you. You're one of my favorite people that comes in my chat. Ever since, like the Suzanne Morphew stuff was breaking loose recently. Or not recently, but, you know. Okay. You guys are all my favorites. Good grandma, are you on Facebook? Thank you, Amanda. My Amanda is an awesome person too, and she will, if you are on Facebook, she'll probably reach out to you. I will say you get some communities that will defend a person that's murdered someone because they fancy them. I really want to know what he was thinking in the days and hours prior to. I don't know. I'm thinking that he was just either mentally ill because, well, would you consider like narcissism? It is a mental personality disorder. I don't know. I know people like that though, and they're not. Yeah, I know people like that, men like that. Okay, so the fear files. That's what we're gonna look at. Let's look at some. Hey, that looks like an intro that I've used. They're using a similar. They must be using the same editing thing. So they have a lot of videos. Look, Seth Jackson. This is the one we just watched. And I was just recommended this. It's at 1.3 million views. Wow. Christopher Wade, Lori Vallow, that would be a good one. The Real Life Joker Killer, Shayna Hubers, Aiden. Ooh, that would be a good one to watch. Skylar Richardson. Ooh, I covered that. Brooke Skylar Richardson. I covered that on my TikTok. I would like to look at that too. I haven't heard anything about it for a while. It was like a year ago. There's a lot of good videos on here, you guys. So yeah, it's called Fear Files. I covered this on my TikTok, The Savage Murder of Skylar Neese. It's actually one of my most viewed videos over there. Like it has a lot of views, like 250,000 views. But that case is just the most absolutely insane case. It was one of the first ones I did too, because it's from these girls from West Virginia, and they're like 16-year-old girls. They sneak out in the middle of the night, carry knives, carry shovels and all that, and they pretend they're going to go on a walk, and they have the girl, they're like all meet at the back of the car, and then they count to 3. And then they just stab her like a ton of times. And then they lie about, her sneaking out and all of this, and they're posting on their Facebooks and Twitter stuff like, we really did go on 3, and just weird. It's insane. You guys, that would be a really, really good video for you guys to watch if you have not heard of that case. Oh, look here. Her body was chopped into 2,000 pieces. There's some really awful shit that happens in this world, you guys. Hug the people you love tight. Tomorrow is never promised, ever. And you never know when someone you love is going to get cancer, COVID. Who the hell knows? Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't hold grudges over little stuff. When you care about somebody, it's better to try to make amends and work through that. Because relationships are precious. They're valuable. All of them. You know what I mean? Just please listen to me, you guys. I don't know. I think that's just the kind of way I like to do things. I don't like holding on. I have no grudge for anybody. Even all that shit that I went through, months ago. Not one person involved in that am I even angry at anymore. I have no problem with any of them, like anybody. I don't want to feel that way towards people, and people make mistakes. You know what I mean? You gotta, I don't know. Oh, Skylar, in case you're on about X. The girls even posted on Facebook, we really did go on 3. Yep. I'm into this. Hey, good grandma. Did you say, do you have a, oh my God. Good grandma, do you have a Facebook or an email address? Yep, Peach, there is, and we can help you find them. Hello, beautiful Tia. I've been trying to get a hold of you today because you had a live scheduled the same time mine was, and I didn't want to go live if you were going live, but I couldn't get you to answer. I hope you're still doing your makeup look because I'm gonna come over there, of course. Thanks, Alex. Glad you did this live. Thank you, Charlotte. Me too. I love my husband. Isn't that weird? No, it's not weird. That's normal. I think that's part of the problem when people are being mistreated by someone they love. It's part of why it's so hard to leave. And then you also get like, even if it's not really like love, right? You get like you're dependent on them. You're used to them. You count on them for certain things. No, just an email. I can email you. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. I'll tell you what, you can email her and me, or you can yes, please, email her. Write that down. I was going to say I could forward your email to her so that she could get in contact with you, and we will both help you however you need it. If it's finding resources, if it's just somebody to talk to, whatever. But no woman, I don't ever want any woman who watches my channel to not reach out and, when it could have possibly helped, or sit back in silence when they're hurting like that, or they're being mistreated, or they're scared, or they can't leave, or they're, just, yeah. I postponed because I lost a friend today. Aw, Tia, I'm so sorry. I love you. I am so, so sorry to hear that. I know how that hurts. You guys, on Valentine's Day, sorry. It's weird. I'm in love, then I'm crying because he says things that hurt deep, then he leaves, comes back later to say sorry. It's like that cycle, It's that abusive cycle of bad, then it's good again, or, it's bad, then it's all of a sudden it's okay and everything's better, and then it's just like a constant back and forth. Amanda, thank you for being so awesome, so kind, so willing to reach out to people and try to give people a hand when they need it. I appreciate that, and I love you very much. And I appreciate all my mods in here and everybody else who just came in here to hang out and talk about it. Timestamps in the comments. Oh, Woofy, you're amazing. You give me too much credit, though. I'm human, trust me. I got lots of flaws. Lots of them. For sure. I'm getting that for sure. On Superbad. Sorry, that just reminded me of that. I just had a breakthrough with my therapist. I was in denial. A tiger doesn't change his spots. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you have a therapist and that you had a breakthrough. Oh, whatever, Wolfie. Allie and all the mods are all a great support system. Don't hesitate to ever reach out to us. Thank you, Amanda. And here, I have another email that I usually use, and it's probably even in my description, but because of I have over 100,000 emails in there, and it's all spam, or because I'm a mod in Amber and Kelly's Chris Watts Facebook group, and you guys, that group gets like hundreds of people every single day, new people. So my email gets filled up with people wanting to join. So I'm going to put a different email on the screen. If anybody, and I've said this too with addiction, I can help you find resources, whether you're in an abusive relationship or you're having issues with addiction. So no matter where you are. I'm familiar with this case. Oh, see, I just heard about it today, Tia. I got recommended the video that I played in here tonight, and something about it just drew me to it, and I thought with Valentine's Day it'd be good to talk about it. It just happens we got that Brian Laundrie thing, so it's kind of like a lot of domestic violence awareness happening. Your video coming up. Then we have Kathleen Moore. That's a case I covered of a young lady in Florida who, very similar to Gabby, but she has still not been found, but they found so much blood. Well, no, she was found, but they knew okay, so she's been found now, but I said that so twisted. She wasn't found, but they still had declared her to be dead because they found a lot of blood, and now she has been found. You did not intrude. I loved having you here. Anybody is allowed in my chat. Anybody. That's what I want my channel to be. I'm not doing this. Oh, you're on that side. You're on this side. Oh, you don't like her. You don't like me. No, if you can be respectful and you want to talk about the case, then let's do it. Even if you don't like me, even if I don't like you. Because it's really not about that, right? It's about coming together to talk about cases and talk about the topic, whatever it is. But I feel like if we only talk to people that we like, that think just like us, then what the hell? That is just stupid as hell. And this high school, oh, you can't talk to that person. Oh, you can't go to that chat. No, fuck that. That's just dumb as hell. I ain't even. That's the last thing I'm gonna say about it because it's just that dumb. Thank you, Punksy. You are the sweetest. Thank you so much. Oh, I can't even see what it looks like. What's it look like, Lynn? I like almost everyone. I do too. I could find the good in anybody. And the bad, I just leave it and just move on with my life. You know what I mean? Instead of that's kind of how I feel. You take the good, you take with you whatever, whether it's with a person in a going on just whatever. You take the good and then the bad, you just move on with your life and leave it there. I just said to my therapist today, how can we learn as an echo chamber? Absolutely. And you can't. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, it's a heart. Thank you. 28 years old with a kid, can't be bitter to people, wouldn't be a good role model to my kid. Have to be kind. You don't know someone's story. Yep. And I think about that often when it's like fast food or grocery store or whatever, and you see people being rude to the people working there, like the people at the front that have to tell you to put on a mask. When they're doing that, they don't want to do that. That's what they're told to do. Yet you see, tons every other person cussing them out or giving them attitude or something. It's like, dude, they're doing their job. You don't know what that person's been through this morning. You don't know, they could have woke up and lost someone they love. They could, you don't know. You just don't know. And I would guarantee you a lot of times when people are when people do have an attitude or whatever, that they're going through something, And we're all human, you guys. None of us are perfect. Absolutely. You've never seen that, Eberk? Oh my gosh. I actually got really annoyed with somebody I know very well. My brother's ex-girlfriend was going into Walmart right in front of me, and the person said something about, gotta have a mask. Do you want one? And she said she cussed. I don't remember her exact words, and I'm like, you look just so rude and stupid. But not once at a fast food place. And you can make this judgment overline somehow, please? I do not know what you're saying. You're kind of confusing me there. If you're trying to be rude, I really don't care. I'm not. Yeah, that is rude, Alex. The world was never made to have perfect people. We have our own stories. It's how we gain knowledge about the world. Well, see, I'm not now I get it. This is another thing. Some people do hold grudges. I'm not that kind of person. I really don't like to do that. Anyways, it makes me feel gross and just ugly. But some people can't help it, and also you have to. It's like a fine line because you got to allow people the room to heal, right, and to get over things at their own speed. And if it takes longer than you can't really get mad about it. So it's a fine line. But for me personally, just the way I want to live, I might hold a grudge for a little bit, but I'd rather work through it and just work towards peace and you know what I mean, kindness. Gotta sleep now. Well, good night, Peach. Thank you for coming by. Sweet dreams. I don't cuss. My dad told me growing up, you may think it makes you look cool, but it don't. It doesn't. It doesn't make you look. I got a foul mouth. I'm way better than I used to be, but yeah, it's definitely not the best look. Doesn't make you look super intelligent or anything like that, but I can't help it. Huh? Nope, you're not making sense at all. Oh my God, you're not making sense at all. Are you kidding me? Why are you coming in here trolling me? You sound sped up and off track. Oh my God, really? Well, I'm super freaking tired. I woke up about every 30 minutes last night. Bentley was throwing up in his sleep. I don't know what's going on. And then Mom's sick. Oh, thank you, Pointer Lover. Thank you so much. Oh, I wish I could see the super stickers on my side. I'll see you later, Shaq. Have a fun time at Kroger. Don't go hungry. You're going to spend way too much money. People who cuss tend to be more honest. I agree. I can forgive people. That doesn't mean I want you sitting at my table anymore. Yep, absolutely. And plus, also, it's kind of like after you, like, certain things you can't unsee about people. And that's something that I've seen too, you know. But I think it's a good thing that you can't unsee them because you might have to protect yourself. And not that people don't change, because I think they do. I do think they change. I'm not making sense. And I sound fed up. That is just so stupid, considering I had like very little sleep and I'm so tired. I've been like barely staying awake all day. Thank you, Lynn. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pointer Lover. Don't get me wrong, I cuss her here and there, but not around my kids. That's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, before I go, I want to ask you guys something because there's just like a few of us and it's kind of more of like an intimate question anyways. Do you want to raise your children in religion, knowing about religion, God, that kind of thing, like the way that you believe, or do you just want to wait and let them kind of decide it for themselves? I guess people just get it out if they cuss. I make up words if I hurt myself, and it does sound like cursing. Oh no. Yes. Yep. Throwing up in his sleep. He was dead asleep, and then I just hear him throwing up, and of course, oh my gosh, I had to change the blankets over and over. It was just a rough night. Rough night. He didn't go back to sleep for a long time. He did finally, but it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. It takes time to change. So you always have to protect your hate art, especially people like you, because your heart is pure gold. Oh, thank you, Tia. Your heart is pure gold. Leave it for them. Let them decide. I see monkeys, sorry, Punksy. I want them to decide. Let them decide. Let it come to them naturally. Leave it open for them to decide. Ooh, I love that, you guys. That's how I feel too. I raise mine in church with no judgment if they choose a different path. Yeah, because I've wondered that because I'm not super religious. I'm not into organized religion. I do believe in God, but I don't believe in organized religion. I think it's, I'm sure there's some, I know people who are churchgoers who are the most kind, awesome, wonderful, genuine people who love and believe what they believe. But I also think sometimes they use it to control us. They use it to, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. So I've wondered, parents who are in like a specific church, of course you'd probably want to teach that to your kids. But then again, do you want to give them like that and all the other examples of what kind of church they could go to or I don't know. I've just wondered how it would be if you're in church. I will teach my children religion now. However, they can decide to choose their own path when they are older. Perfect. I think that's perfect because you're teaching them what's important to you, right? But then you're also giving them the like freedom to be their own person. I'm with you on this one, but I don't know what I believe. I don't anymore. My connection is with God, not a church. Absolutely. That's a great option, in my opinion. My oldest goes to Bible class every Wednesday. The other day, she told me she wanted to drop an after-school activity. She chose dance. Said God is important. Aww. Oh, that is so precious. I have been hurt greatly by organized religion. I'm sorry, Woofy. I taught my kids about the Lord from a young age, and then I let them find their own relationship with Him. Yeah, that's awesome. I love all of your answers. I think that it's really personal to our kids and to us. So I think that when we just like we may have different viewpoints, but because I respect you guys as people, I think that you're doing what's right for you and your family. You know what I mean? I present it to my kids, religion that is, but my mother taught me grace. We are saved by grace. So they went to other churches too. We have a small church. It's about giving like Jesus. I love small churches now, if out of any, because it's like I think that's I don't know. I just feel like they're more genuine, less about money and stuff. I was raised Catholic, but I don't follow their rules. I pray, believe in God, and so good these. Raised Roman Catholic, CCD. Oh, so you're like, do you like, if they said they didn't like it or didn't want to go, then that would be their choice. But you're at least giving them the option. I swear, you guys, I don't know how, but my chat is full of the most kind, compassionate, genuine, real people on YouTube. I don't know. It's crazy. There's not even ever negative comments, really. It's just, I don't know. There's trolls here and there, but you guys are awesome. I'm thankful for all of you. We've always told our babies about God. I'll tell my babies about other religions. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It kind of, because I don't think you can really, fully choose without being aware of everything that there is to choose from, Anyways, I guess I'm going to hop off here. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. It was fun. I think tomorrow I really want to do part 3 to Jody Sue, because I found a few interviews that I would love to watch and some really interesting clips of things that she said about Dawn and Candace that will make your jaw drop, let me tell you. The Sunday school teacher told us it was not wrong to come to church because God is everywhere. For example, what about a person in a hospital? Good night, Woofy. Thank you, Melissa J. Thank you to all of my mods that are in here. Thank you to all of my chat. I love you guys so much, and I really, really do appreciate you. And I hope you guys have an awesome night, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye, guys. Gotta do my bye.